Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Guapish Rule 34. A very special, stupendous episode of that, because this is episode 100!
Whoa! This is so crazy! Yeah!
Today I'm being joined by four very special guests and contestants. First up, we've got a mainstay of the channel, Tanner Nikolai.
That's right, everyone. We did it. I remember when I was here for episode 1, and then episode 10, and now I'm here for episode 100.
Exciting stuff, dude. Exciting stuff. In addition, we also have a fucking returning guest who was here as a replacement special host at one point, Lucas.
Hey. Yeah, I'm Lucas. Bit of a legacy content item here for the old Guapish. Haven't been here in a while, but it's cool. Cool to be back. Glad to see you guys again.
Yeah, really happy to have you back, pal. And of course, we also do have our other two guests who have been joining us for at least 50 episodes each at this point. Dylan.
Hey, let's go. I've been here for a majority. I'd say 90% is a safe number.
Yeah, probably a safe number. And of course, we also have Jackson.
Yeah, I'm thinking like 91% myself.
God damn
I've been
you,
here for
Jackson.
a while.
I knew you were going to do this to me.
You just got prices righted, you piece of shit.
Sir, yes, sir. You should have just jumped to 100%, Dylan.
Then I'd be a liar and a dumb person.
Totally.
And we're going to find out just how dumb of a person you are today, Dylan, because we are going to be doing a Guapish-themed quiz show.
Whoa! No way! I never saw this coming.
Now, if you haven't seen how all of our other quizzes work yet, I will just be asking these boys a bunch of questions, you know. These ones will be themed around Guapish, not just the podcast, but the entire channel and its history itself, okay?
Ah, shit.
And after each question, they will, of course, be buzzing in here to see who can fucking guess the answer, you know. Lucas, for your information, you'll just, type a period or something in the general chat, you know. You see how I just did it there?
Yeah, Jackson, for God's sakes, do not use a fucking whatever pig emote thing you were using.
It can't be stopped.
It can be. You're going to lose.
He's gonna throw. So, Lucas, do you think you understand how the game show works?
I think I might be able to work my way around it, yeah.
Alright, fantastic, dude, fantastic. It's pretty simple stuff. Guys, real quick here, I kind of want to gauge it. How are you feeling? Do you think you can win? Which of you do you think will be coming out on top here?
I think it's Tanner.
I think Tanner's going to win.
Yeah.
Tanner's been here the longest.
I do feel pretty confident.
Tanner's been here for the first episode when none of us were.
Nico didn't ask me nearly as many questions as he normally asks me to prepare me for these quizzes. So I think he's got some confidence in me as well, or maybe he was just not thinking about it. He normally asks me questions fucking constantly whenever he makes a quiz.
Maybe you absorbed some knowledge while you were playing Battle Cats or Genshin Impact while we were doing the podcast.
True, maybe.
Yeah, or maybe I was just a little more sneaky about it this time, Jackson.
Oh no.
Did Jackson sound gay during the LollyCon episode? Only you guys are going to be able to find out right here. So...
Oh, I thought that was a question.
No. Yeah. Buzzing in. Yes.
Alrighty, boys. Let's just hop right into it. Question number 1. Who are the two mainstays of this channel? Dylan was first.
It's Nico and Tanner.
That's correct, Dylan.
Let's
That's correct.
go.
Congratulations. First point goes to you, man.
Easy.
Yeah, hopefully all of you would have been able to answer that one. However, question number 2. What TV show is Tanner an extra in? Tanner?
That would be TBS Channel's Chad.
That is correct, dude. That is correct. Lucas, were you aware that Tanner was in a TV episode?
No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
This is where we all get to know the Guapish crew a little more.
Mm-hmm.
For many of you, a lot of this will be first-time information, potentially.
True.
Including me.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go.
Question number 3. Who was it who originally proposed creating this channel? Tanner?
I believe that would have been one David Alexander.
That is correct, Tanner. That is correct.
Oh, damn it. I was gonna...
Who were you going to guess, Dylan?
That's not important. Let's move on.
It was Dylan. He thought
I misinterpreted the question. I thought you meant Guapish.
No.
Whoops.
Remember, dude, remember. This is the whole history, dude. It ain't just Guapish. It's the whole history.
It's a comprehensive history, if you will.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Question number 4. What type of content did we originally make? Tanner?
We made Let's Plays.
That is correct. Let's Plays.
All right, I'm going to be beat out by internet here, which is bonkers because I'm on the same internet.
Those are
I
much
buzzed in
simpler
before
times.
Tanner both times.
It must be the internet that's beating him out here.
Yeah.
I know it's
Not
on my
Tanner,
screen. I'm
just
before Tanner both times.
putting his buzz in before the question's even over.
I mean, you can put it in any time.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't
but
have to wait until I'm finished
He'll
saying.
stop
It's like
asking
Family
the
Feud.
question, though.
No. It's not like Family Feud. You can say at any point, dude. And so we're going to test that out right now. Question number 5. Name an incomplete Let's Play series of ours. Tanner?
Octopath Traveler.
That is correct. I'm surprised that's the one you went with, honestly.
That's the first one that came to mind.
I guess so. That might be our first
I was
incomplete
going to say,
series
isn't
as
that
well,
the first
actually.
one?
It might be.
Any
question-
bonus points for naming other ones?
No.
Okay.
Overachiever.
There are too many to count, honestly. Question number 6. What was the first game we played on this channel?
Damn it.
Tanner?
Schoolgirl Zombie Hunter.
That is correct, dude. That is correct.
A wonderful game.
Right? Honestly, I feel like there's no better game to start with for us.
Totally
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
Question number 7. What is the punishment for eating during an episode of Guapish? Dylan?
You have to eat like a combination of what each person from the Guapish crew chooses.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect, Dylan. Jackson?
What?
You just have to do some sort of challenge thing that we decide. Like, I ate on an episode and I had to do the cinnamon challenge before.
Yeah, that's close enough, I'd say. I'll give that to you. Basically, like some sort of food challenge is what you have to do. Dylan, what you're thinking of is the punishment for losing for the fucking Game Awards.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I forgot about that. It's all coming back to me now.
Alrighty, boys, already. We're getting close to the fabled question number 10. Question number 7. That was question number 7. Question number 8. Who were the 3 original hosts of Guapish? Tanner?
That would be Tanner, Nico, and David.
That is correct. Excellent work, dude. Excellent work. And now question number 9. What was the first game that Nico primarily played through on this channel? Dylan?
Near Automata.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect.
What?
Tanner?
Was it school? Oh, that's right.
That would be Shaq Fu, A Legend Reborn.
That is correct.
Did Shaq Fu come before Near Automata?
It sure did, dude. It
Damn
sure did.
Significantly before it, I think.
Yeah.
My timeline's all screwed up.
Question number 10. What was the original name of this YouTube channel? Tanner?
Damn it!
Funny Bros Incorporated.
That is correct. Congratulations.
I feel like I'm a little
All right.
fried here. You guys are putting these in way before I can even process what he told me.
That's okay, Lucas. That's okay. Because this next question is actually just for you, dude.
Only for me?
Only
That's
for
right.
you.
So after each 10 sets of questions, there will be a pity point question
Nice.
that'll be awarded to the final person. And by final person, I mean the person currently in last place. So, Lucas, for your pity point question, these are all going to be themed around questions that have been in previous quizzes, okay?
Oh my gosh.
no.
No way.
That's going to work well for me.
Yeah, so question number 1 here for you, Lucas.
Yeah.
What is Anime Freaky Friday?
Anime Freaky Friday. Oh,
Yeah.
golly, I don't know. Is that an anime review that happens on Fridays only?
Let me rephrase that. What anime film has the plot basically be Anime Freaky Friday?
Oh, man. I know. I can't get it off the top of my head. I apologize. I have seen it, though.
All right. Well, I'm sorry, Lucas, but if that's the case, we're going to have to move on to the next person
That's okay.
with the lowest score, which is going to be Jackson.
Your name? Kimi no Nawa?
That's correct, dude. You got it.
Who would have guessed that Jackson would... It wasn't that Jackson's quiz?
It was,
Yes, that was the
definitely
name
on my
maker.
Yeah, it
quiz.
was fucking weird.
Pretty easy stuff, dude.
Yeah,
Absolutely
totally.
it for you. All right, cool. So now that we're done with that, we're going on to question number 11, boys. What does guapish mean in Filipino?
Oh, fuck.
Tanner?
Beautiful.
That is correct.
Damn it, I was right.
Yeah, Tanner's just fucking slaying this one. I wonder why.
I wonder
that's
why.
insane.
Who could have guessed?
Question number 12. Why did Funny Bros Incorporated originally end? Tanner?
Oh man, isn't it just because David didn't want to do it anymore?
Unfortunately, it's incorrect, Tanner.
Fuck. I don't
Yeah, we
remember
were still
this.
going for a bit after David had left. So next up here, Jackson, do you know why?
It's because Tanner just couldn't do it anymore, man. He really just tuckered himself out on it.
I mean, that's kind of it, but not quite what I'm looking for here. Dylan, you're next up here.
I feel like it has something to do with you guys wanting to change the type of content you were making.
Unfortunately, it's also not correct. No, we immediately went right back to doing Let's Plays after we started back up again.
Damn it.
Lucas, would you happen to know why?
Yeah, Tanner had to go on a secret undercover mission in another country. And when he arrived again, he decided that with his new legal name, it was time for a fresh start on the channel.
Points for creativity. However, unfortunately, it's also not what I'm looking for. Alright, so the reason that we had originally ended, guys, was because we kept having, like, major fucking recording issues that were resulting in us just completely losing entire fucking sessions. And it got very frustrating.
Right. Huh. Yeah.
But then somehow we fixed it, and so we kept recording after that.
I don't think we even changed anything to fix it. It just kind of stopped happening.
Huh.
Maybe. Yeah, I think we only stopped recording for like a week or two, and then we're like, alright, I think we're good now.
Crazy.
I didn't even know there was a gap.
That's why we rebranded to Funny Bros Industries.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I probably shouldn't have said that, by the way. Question number 13. Who has appeared in the most Guapish thumbnails? That'd be Jackson on my screen?
Obama.
Unfortunately, it's incorrect.
That's a good guess.
Yeah, Tanner.
Yeah, I got two people in mind.
One of them was Obama.
Unfortunately, it wasn't Christian. I initially thought it was Christian before I went back and actually counted them, but it's not them.
Damn.
Yeah. Dylan.
Well, I don't have any more guesses. I'm gonna say fuck it, say it was Tanner.
I don't think Tanner's been on any episode.
Yeah,
been in one.
Yeah, he has.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's been in a single one.
I don't know any other.
Tanner.
I don't know any of the people you put in the thumbnails.
Yeah, it was not Tanner. Suffice to say. Lucas, would you happen to know who it is?
Ooh, so it's not one of the cast members here, is it?
It's not. No.
It's not.
It's a fictional character.
It's a fictional character?
Yeah.
I don't know. A fictional. Damn. I only know real people.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sonic?
It's not Sonic, no.
Damn.
Yes. So the correct answer was, guys, Spider-Man.
What?
Damn. Oh,
Yeah,
are you... Okay. Gotcha. If you're including... Wait, what?
So...
Are we talking about just the podcast thumbnails?
Yeah, the podcast.
Really?
Because
it's Spider-Man?
Yeah, because you see, for the Spider-Man Far From Home or whatever the fuck that we recorded, he's in that thumbnail 4 times.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
And then he's in, like, another random one as well. So he's been he is a fucking... He appears in 5 times, okay?
Jesus.
That's crazy. I was... My other guess was going to be Joe Rogan.
That's what I wanted to say, but then he said it was a fictional
Christian for, like,
character.
3.
Damn.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I really wanted to
However,
throw Joe Rogan out there.
He has been in a few of them. Next up here, guys. What is the longest episode of Guapish?
Oh.
Tanner?
Oh, no. It's some fucking random one. Oh, fuck. The longest episode of Guapish. I feel like I should know this. I definitely should.
You were in it.
Let's go... No. Damn, I'm completely fucking blanking.
Really?
Let's say the AI art Smash Brothers one.
It wasn't that one, unfortunately, no. Alright, so next up here, Jackson. Do you know what it was?
Clearly, very, very clearly, it's the Disney waifu tier list video.
It's definitely not that one, no.
Oh wait, do we have to name the specific video?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were guessing the length.
No, Dylan.
I'm gonna say it was when you guys... I don't know the name of it. It was the one where you guys reviewed fucking Pan's Labyrinth or whatever. You did a watch-along review of Pan's Labyrinth.
That was not an episode of Guapish, so no.
What? Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
I'm pretty sure
what?
it was. I think it's numbered.
Yeah, it was like
Fuck,
2.5
is it actually?
hours. Yes. It was like a 2.5... I didn't even
This
watch
just
it
in, Nico did not fact check his quiz.
I didn't even watch it because when I was going to watch the movie anyway, and it was 2.5 hours long, I wasn't about to listen to that. You guys also weren't talking for a majority of it.
Alright, so fortunately it doesn't matter because that's still not the correct answer.
What?
Okay.
There's no way. That's 2.5 hours.
It's not 2.5 hours.
It's somewhere around 2 hours.
Yeah, it's like 2 hours long.
Whatever.
Yeah, the other one is over that. Lucas, would you happen to know what it is?
What the hell?
He gave up on the improv.
That is the
you have a
improv.
guess
I
at all?
actually know what it is. I don't have a guess, to be completely honest with you. No, I don't have a guess. It's probably, I don't know. Am I allowed to answer from back when I was there?
I guess so.
So that means it's not the answer.
No, it's not.
Lucas being on, it's like all those people saying they want a normal person in the Olympics to compare everybody else to.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
It's one of our tier lists, right?
It's not.
What?
Fuck. Damn, what is it?
I'm trying to
All right,
find
so
it
the
now.
correct answer
Is
was
it Monster
the...
Camp?
It was not that. No, it's
Damn.
not an episode of Guapish.
This thing's old. It's got like 2.5 hours.
Sorry, my headset was doing something weird there. The correct answer was... It was the Valentine's Day episode.
What?
That's right.
Oh my
Fuck.
gosh, it's true. I just found
totally
it.
forgot about that.
Damn
That was a really long episode. That's 10 minutes more than the Pan's Labyrinth.
Pan's Labyrinth. Yeah. Damn.
How long is it?
2 hours and 18 minutes.
Jeez, you guys are animals.
Yeah, it's us ranting about women that entire time.
I don't know where I was for that,
It's
to be
an
honest.
easy 2 hours and 10 minutes. Or whatever he
Yes,
said.
sir.
I do think we finished it and we were like, what the fuck? What did we do?
Actually,
What
I
have
might
I
have
done?
chosen not to be there. I think you guys gave me the option.
I don't think that was the case, John. I just think you were doing something else that day.
You gave me an option for one of the podcasts to not be there.
That was the Rule 34 one.
Oh yeah, it was like the sex episode
Or not the
or
Rule
whatever.
34 one, the hentai episode.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
No.
All right, next up here, boys. Who has appeared in the least episodes of Guapish? Tanner?
I'm gonna say Hunter.
Hunter has been in, I believe, 2 or 3 episodes. It's definitely been over 1, which is, there are 2 people who have been in 1 episode. And Jackson, would you happen to know who one of those people are?
Yeah, King Tanichi's one of them.
That is correct. Excellent work.
Damn it.
As well as Tanner's ex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the other one.
Oh,
Damn, I should have thought of that one.
I was gonna
that
say
one, shouldn't
Lucas.
I've got
You
him
definitely
beat.
should have. I thought that was going to be an easy layup for you.
Wait, how many episodes has
Whoops.
Lucas been in?
Lucas has been in like 2 or 3 as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
That's
Just from
right.
16.
That's right.
Yeah. What was voted as the best cartoon according to Guapish? Cartoon Network show, by the way. Tanner?
Did, I'm gonna guess regular show?
That is correct.
Damn it. I was thinking of the one train one I think you picked.
Did I even get top 10 for us?
No, it didn't. It wasn't on there at all.
I think regular show was in my top 10.
It was in all of our top 10s.
Yeah, that's why it was number 1, Dylan.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the train one. My bad.
Why?
Why you're the one who brought that up?
Yeah, I figured you guys ignored me and we're still talking about regular show.
Question 17. Dylan famously defends what in his solo video that has amassed over 500 views? Fucking Tanner.
Oh, okay.
Lolicon.
That is correct.
Nico, quick question. Does my dot appear twice in a row for you, or is it just Tanner's
No.
thing, but god damn it, of course.
Yes, sir. Alrighty, boys. Next up here. What was Dylan's result for the political compass test? Tanner?
I actually don't remember this, but I think he was like pretty much in the center, maybe slightly libertarian and slightly left.
Unfortunately not, Tanner. Unfortunately not. You're close, but Jackson, would you happen to know what it was?
I thought he was leaning more towards libertarian right, but like, yeah, mostly in the center still.
That's correct, Jackson. Excellent work, dude.
I'm glad you remember, because I most certainly don't. I still don't remember what that means.
Very cool. Question number 19. What song is played during the end of the original Guapish outro? Dylan?
Isn't it like the intro for Ape Escape Monkey Island 3 or whatever?
I'm gonna go for it, Dylan. You got Ape Escape 3, which is far more than I expected anyone to.
I don't remember the
congrats
rest
on
of
the
it.
points there. It was actually the outro, not the intro.
Damn it! I knew it was
Yeah.
Ape Escape 3, though. That's the one thing I
Yeah,
remember
exactly.
you telling me.
And that's why I'm giving it to you, man. That's why I'm giving it to you.
We take
Okay.
those dubs!
Question number 20. What convenience store did Tanner used to work at? Tanner?
Circle K.
That is correct.
I was going to say AM PM.
Would it have been insulting to say 7-Eleven?
Of course it would have been insulting. I would have driven up there and killed you.
Oh, damn. That sucks. With what car?
He's got you, Tanner.
I'm sorry.
Alrighty, and with that, we're moving on to the pity points here, boys.
Let's go.
So, it's looking like currently in last place, Dylan.
What?
Who created the first Let's Play?
Christian?
That is correct. You remembered it this time.
Wait, did you ask me this question before?
Yes, you were asked this during the general quiz as a pity point question.
Oh. Wow. Alright, good, I guess. I guess I'm glad I got it.
Yeah,
He's
it was going to be
learning
very
machine.
embarrassing if you didn't get it this time.
Listen, man, it's just a test of my memory at this point. It's all that matters.
Yes, sir. One could say it's what this entire quiz is, actually.
Well, that's everybody's memory. My memory in particular sucks.
Alrighty, boys. Question number 21. What song is played during the current outro? Jackson.
Clearly that's Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up.
Unfortunately, it's incorrect.
I legitimately believe that. There was so much silence.
Alright, so, I guess does anyone else want to wager a guess here?
I mean, it's some kind of video.
Tanner?
Is it something from Terraria?
It's not from Terraria, no. Dylan?
It's gotta be like one of them fucking skateboarder games, you know? It's all got that tubular hip guy kind of music going on.
Yeah, that's the correct vibe, however, it's not from any skateboarding game, no.
Damn.
Lucas, would you like to wager a guess at all?
Oh man, you'd have to give me some sort of hint here, like a genre.
Okay, it's from like it's from an action game. Like an ARPG. Yeah. Like an AJRPG.
AJRPG? AJ doesn't
Yeah.
make any games.
I found out this weekend, by the way, he looks shockingly a lot like Hassan.
You found out that your own brother looks like Hassan?
Yeah. Because I'd never
Okay.
seen Hassan before until he recently appeared on like a different podcast. And I was like, holy shit, that looks just like him.
That's funny. Nico, I just remembered the answer.
No. Lucas, you want to guess here?
Oh no, I'll forfeit it to Tanner. I'm eager to learn.
Okay, cool. Tanner.
Mega Man Battle Network.
That's not correct, no.
Fuck. It's a Mega Man game, right?
It's not Mega Man.
Fuck. Never
Well.
mind.
Yeah, the
That
correct
sucks.
answer is from No More Heroes 3.
That would make
Yeah.
sense. You
Wouldn't
did like
have
that game a
remembered
lot.
Yeah, I think that's only a piece of information that's been divulged once.
Yeah.
And
I
I've
don't even know
never
if it was
heard
even
it.
during the episode either.
I don't think so.
I don't know that either.
Yeah.
It's in his dream journal.
All right, next question, 22. What was the original gimmick and concerns of the Guapish runtime? Tanner?
We'd only go for 1 hour.
That's correct.
Oh. Okay.
Want to be a little more specific with that at all, Tanner?
Sure, we were, we weren't gonna pay attention to the clock and keep going, and then I would just cut it off at an hour.
Exactly.
Oh,
cut off
yeah.
exactly an hour. It doesn't matter if anyone's in the middle of a sentence or anything. It's just immediately cut off.
I forgot about that.
That ended pretty quickly.
Yeah, we stopped doing that almost right away.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it only lasts for like 6 episodes or something like that.
Yeah.
23. What STD did Tanner get?
What? What?
Tanner?
I've had multiple. Can I just give any?
Yeah, sure.
Chlamydia.
Hot damn, dude, hot damn. The main one I was looking for was syphilis, but we'll take chlamydia, dude.
I
Yeah.
remember that one.
Hang on,
Yeah,
I turn
you
on
do.
a light in this room real quick here.
Probably a good idea. Should we play the Jeopardy theme music while we wait?
Alright, boys. Question number 24. Lucas, this actually has to do with you, dude.
Oh,
I guarantee you I won't be the first one to answer.
just be ready, man.
Question number 24. What was Lucas's Guapish icon? Tanner?
Well, wasn't it like a funny little sloth?
It was not a funny little sloth, no. Jackson, do you happen to know what it was?
Yeah, it's actually Lucas's kid brother.
Unfortunately not, no, it's his Discord icon.
Huh.
Lucas and Dylan, would either of you like to guess?
I can't remember that far back, man.
Was it Mung from Chowder?
That was you, Dylan. I'm
What?
kidding.
I thought
it
it
wasn't
was-
you. You used a schnitzel.
I was about to say.
No, it's not correct.
To be completely
Lucas?
honest with you, I wasn't even aware that I had a Guapish icon.
Yeah,
Damn.
back when we used to have like little icons that symbolize each of our characters, you know?
Oh, was it PogChamp?
It was not a PogChamp, no.
Dang.
Damn.
Yeah, it was in fact a bird on a skateboard,
That's pretty cool.
right? That's
Oh, I remember that now.
Vaguely remember that.
It's a little
Right.
parakeet on a skateboard.
Exactly. Okay, boys, question number 25. Who was the only Smash Bros. DLC character we never made a video about? Tanner.
That would be Sora.
That is correct.
Uh,
Yeah, by that point it was like, ugh,
Another one.
why bother? Like, I like Sora, but why bother?
I don't know.
We were already deep into Guapish at that point, there just wasn't a point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Question number 26. What hentai tag was unanimously ranked as S tier?
Oh.
Jackson.
Incest.
Yes, that is correct.
What the fuck?
That's right. I remember that.
I think I tuned that episode out. Did I even watch it?
I don't
No,
think
you
you
didn't
watched
watch
it.
You thought it was icky.
Well, yeah.
Question number 27. What is, without a doubt, the most unwatchable episode of Guapish? Tanner.
The one where we just straight up don't have Jackson's audio in it.
I mean, not quite,
Really?
no.
That's not the answer you're looking for, but
It's a pretty
I'd argue
subjective
that's
question.
that one.
I mean, it's a pretty objective one, actually. We throw that word around a lot around here, but it's actually pretty objective for this. Tanner, you're on the right track, but it's not quite what I'm looking for. Jackson, do you happen to know what it is?
It's actually the most recent episode when I was clicking my mouse to the start of the video.
No,
The
it's
start
not.
of the video. More like the whole goddamn video.
Dylan, do you know what it is?
Is it the Pan's Labyrinth watch-along video?
No.
Okay.
Lucas, would you like to guess?
Most unwatchable video?
That's right. It has something to do with Jackson's audio.
Ooh. The one where Jackson's audio was messed up. Alright, come on. Don't all applaud at once.
I'll accept it, Lucas. Why not?
That's right. That's right.
Because it wasn't missing like Tanner had
That's
initially
right,
stated
yeah.
it was.
No, there is one where
Was
Jackson's
it
audio
just
is
ear
gone.
blastingly loud?
Well, you see, Tanner, the big rough one, I don't even think that there was one where Jackson's audio is missing. There's one where your audio is
Now he's
missing for like half
gaslighting
of it. However, the one I'm thinking of currently is you ended up using Jackson's wrong audio for the episode.
Oh,
That's right.
Yeah.
that's what
And
it was.
as a result, he's just like randomly talking like over people and shit. It was actually from the fucking
like a
Monster
Christmas-
Camp is where
Yeah.
that audio originated from, and so he was talking a lot in that one.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I was
forgot
like
about
watching that episode. I was like, why even bother putting in the audio at all?
It's because Jackson accidentally uploaded audio that was recorded on the same day but the previous year, so they were both labeled the same.
Did you merge them before you listened to them?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
You
Yeah, it's
also
already over at that
combined them
point.
on one track as well, so there's a
Yes.
fair bit of blame going your way as well there, pal.
I reconciled this issue though. All my audio is ordered by year now.
Yeah.
Nice. Mine too.
Question number 28. What are all of the perks of signing up for Guapish Patreon? Tanner.
You can get access to the Discord where you can send in Guapish topics as well as movie recommendations. You can get 500 slime coin. You get early access to all podcast episodes and access to the pre and post Guap.
You wanna know what's bullshit about
And
this?
you also get your name read out on the episode, just like our patrons, Jacob Edwards, Hunter Nikolai, and Lucas Ledette.
You know what's bullshit about this is he does this as an outro every goddamn time, so of course he's gonna know this
There's
like
another
immediately.
hidden perk though, actually, and it's if you guys sign up for the max tier Patreon, you get Tanner's address and personal phone number.
I think we might actually have to make that one. That is correct, Tanner. I thought you were going to leave out we read off your name, because it sounded like you were about to initially, but I'm happy you ended up coming back with it, dude.
So stupid.
All right, question number 29. What other video platform can you watch Guapish on? That one is actually Dylan.
Thank God! Rumble.
That is correct.
Jesus Christ, I've been trying to buzz in so fucking early every time and it never gets me.
Rumble.com/Guapish, everyone.
Head there
Yes,
now.
sir.
Except don't do it while you're watching this episode. Finish this first, and then go watch it on Rumble.
Unless you're already watching on Rumble, in which case, you're a rare breed.
Yeah, and then come over and watch it on YouTube.
Question number 30. Which film trilogy did the members of Guapish rewrite? Dylan.
Star Wars.
Which Star Wars trilogy?
The second one?
Unfortunately, that's incorrect, Dylan.
Was it not the second?
It was not. Tanner, what was it?
We rewrote the sequel trilogy.
That is correct.
Oh, so it's the first one. Damn it.
What?
Oh, Dylan, were
It
you saying
depends.
second one as in... What were you saying? Were you saying...
Like the
What?
more modern ones, like the what would be considered 1, 2, and 3 now, or no, yeah, no, what would be considered 1, 2,
Okay,
and 3
listen.
now?
He's thinking of the correct thing, but he worded it so poorly that I don't think you can in good conscience give this to him.
I
No.
guess...
Like I'm thinking of the ones that came after the old ones.
Okay, so you're talking about the one with, like, fucking little Anakin and pod racing.
Yes.
Okay, that's not correct.
Oh.
Yes, that's yes, Tanner. We rewrote the ones with like Rey and shit in it.
Yeah, 7, 8, and 9.
Yeah.
Well,
The
my brain's all
sequel
messed up.
trilogy.
For whatever reason, that was the one I was thinking of, and then I also... Never mind, we're moving on.
Okay.
This is all a bunch of messed up right now.
Alrighty. So that's question number 30. Meaning, Lucas, we're moving on to our third pity point question here, and it's going to be
Alright.
for you.
That's me.
Yeah, Lucas. Which quintessential Japanese dish actually originates from Portugal?
Portugal?
Yeah, that's correct.
Gosh. Why would you ask me that?
Because there's a question on a previous quiz.
Oh, Lord. Do you guys all know this? Am I just out of the
I
loop
think
here
so.
on Portuguese
I think
dishes?
I could guess it.
I think I know. Jackson probably knows.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. I'll say sushi.
It's not sushi,
It's
unfortunately.
unfortunately
no.
not.
Yeah, Dylan. What is it?
Tempura.
That is correct. Is in fact tempura.
It's also why it's not spelled that way in Japanese.
Yeah, probably.
So you're telling me
Who
that
knows?
fried foods were just not in Japan?
I guess
They
not,
are
dude.
raw.
I guess not.
Probably
Not until
not. They typically make their food fresh.
What?
31, boys. 31. Name a song parody that is forbidden. Hang on.
What?
Name a
That
song
is
parody that is
forbidden.
from the Forbidden Funny Bros Industries Christmas special. Tanner.
Oh man, do I have to remember what fucking name we gave this one?
Oh,
You're a mean one, Mr. Twitch.
Yes, sir.
Ooh,
I don't even remember. When was this?
such specials as All I Want for Christmas is Loot.
I'm so
that-
confused right now.
That
was
episode
not
doesn't
a
exist
parody.
anymore, right?
Oh.
Lucas, it was All I Want for Christmas is Cub Chew, dude. Come on.
Cub
They were
Chew?
video
What?
game related.
What the fuck? Loot is video game related.
What is
Lube
Cub Chew?
Oh,
Loot.
loot.
Oh, loot.
Treasure,
Okay,
you
I thought you said lube.
troglodyte.
You dum dum.
Yeah, no, we fucking removed those a while ago.
Damn.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
Can I
Glad
say
they
to
were
hear
really
it.
cringe. That's the one of the other hidden Patreon perks if you subscribe to our highest tier.
Absolutely not. I will sue.
I'm guessing based on that reaction, Lucas was there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he definitely was. Where did the initial conception of this channel take place? Tanner.
That would have been the apartment I lived in with my mom and my 2 brothers.
That's not
In
where the conception
McMinnville.
did. No, I'm thinking of like where was the idea pitched to us?
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like
Jackson, what do you happen to know?
Wasn't that like some fucking fast food restaurant where you guys like a lot of Wendy's or some shit? Had a Subway.
We were at a fast food place, so I'll give it to you, Jackson. I'll give it to you, dude.
It was
Yes,
a Dairy Queen, right?
No, it was Nancy Joe's.
still
Oh,
never
that's
been-
totally right, yeah.
Yeah. We took that nice corner booth in the back. David pitched the idea to us. We threw some names around, you know. I pitched 3 schmucks. Tanner pitched Funny Bros Industries or whatever, Incorporated. Yeah.
Huh. Origin story.
What
Yes,
are the
sir.
odds that I've come up with all 3 names of the channel?
Tanner, you actually initially want us to do walkthroughs instead of Let's Plays.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know
So
why I
Tanner-
thought we would have been good enough at games to do that.
That's what I argued, and you said, what the fuck are you talking about? A walkthrough is just like where you play the video game. Which is not what a walkthrough is, Tanner. It's not what a walkthrough is, dude. I'm putting you on blast now. Question number 33. Who was the original third member of the channel? Tanner?
That would be David.
That is correct.
I hesitated, damn it.
Didn't you already ask this question?
Basically.
Basically. I did not realize that I had kind of doubled up on those, apparently.
It got
Question number
me,
34. Who was our first patron? Dylan.
I don't remember his name, but it was a mistake. That's his Discord name. It's like Jacob or whatever, I think is his name.
Oh, close.
Tanner literally just said his name, and I don't
He just
remember.
said it, so I feel like not giving the real one is a bit unforgivable, man.
I zoned out, man. He started going through the outro, and that's when I zone out. I wait for him to say bye-bye, and then I say bye.
Jackson, do you know who it was?
God
No.
damn it.
I also was just going to say mistake.
Tanner.
Oh, that's Jacob Edwards.
That's
This
correct.
is bullshit. He has to know the name. He does the outro.
He
Jacob
said it in like every
Edwards.
episode since then, and also like 5 minutes ago.
Listen, man, like I said, when he starts the outro, I zone out. There's no reason for me to pay attention beyond that point.
There's no
Apparently there
excuse
is, because you just lost a point.
Oh well, sucks to be me, I guess.
Jacob
question
Edwards, huh?
Yeah.
I thought his
Question
name
number
was
35.
Cole.
Oh.
That's what his Patreon name is.
Which Let's Play series had Tanner started playing, but was switched to Nico halfway through it? Jackson.
Clearly. That's The Last of Us?
That's not correct. No, I didn't play any of The Last of Us.
Wonder.
Yeah, Tanner.
Wasn't that Shaq Fu: A Legend Reborn?
It was not Shaq Fu. No, what happened in Shaq Fu is that I played through almost the entirety of the game, and on the last level, you were like, dude, this game's so easy. I don't understand how you keep dying. It's just a fucking beat 'em up. Here, let me play. And then you played through the last level, and you're like, wow, this game fucking sucks. It's really hard.
I remember that.
Yeah. So I got vindicated eventually, luckily.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
next up.
fuck, I just remembered the right answer.
Jackson, do you know who it is? Or you
What?
already in? Wait, what the fuck?
I put it in again so I could
Oh,
go
okay.
for another shot, possibly.
Gotcha, okay. Lucas, you first then.
Wait,
do you know
what
what it was?
Near Automata?
It was definitely not Nier Automata either, no.
We're just gonna skip over my name.
Oh, Dylan, sure, go for it, man.
Was it Schoolgirl Zombie Hunter?
It was also not that, no.
Damn it, I swear it was that.
Okay, so Jackson, do you know what it is then?
Was it Valkyria Chronicles?
It was not Valkyria Chronicles, no. Tanner,
It was Spider-Man.
that's also not it, no.
I don't
Damn
think we're
it.
gonna get it.
Guess the
Apparently
fucking
not.
answer.
The correct answer was Fire Emblem. 3 houses.
Oh, that's what
Yeah.
the ones you told me the answer to.
Man, I don't
did,
even
yeah.
remember that. So, which of us started,
You did, Tanner.
and then you took over?
Yeah, you played it throughout a pretty big bulk of it, and then, like, at that time, for some reason you were playing through, like, 3 games on the channel. I was only playing, like, 1, and so, like, you passed the controller to me at some point to, like, look something up, and you're like, man, you're really good at this game. You should just play it instead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Valid reasoning.
Alright, so next up was, where the fuck was I?
34?
Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, cool, guys. So, this is gonna be a bit more of an interactive one for you, actually.
Oh,
Do you all have some sort of painting application on your computers?
I believe
Sure.
so. Let me double check.
Jackson, Lucas?
We
Of
should all
course.
have paint.
Yeah, I believe it's
Exactly.
just called Paint.
Perfect. Alright, so I'm gonna need you boys to open that bad boy up.
I have Paint 3D.
I'm gonna
Does
want
that
you to
work?
share your screens with me as well here.
Oh. It does. Oh, shit.
Can we watch other people's screens, or is that going to be cheating?
I mean, it won't matter and actually distract you from the task that's about to be at hand here.
Okay.
Alright, so you boys all ready?
I think so.
Sure.
Alrighty. You guys have 15 seconds. I'm gonna
Oh,
need
God.
you to draw from memory the original Funny Bros Incorporated logo.
Oh, I can't. I'm not good at this. I can't do that in 10 seconds.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
Oh no, reverse that.
Time up!
Bro, I don't. Okay. I barely.
You should have given us more time than that.
15
Okay,
honestly.
fine. You get an additional 30 seconds.
Okay.
Just give it to me, man. I killed it.
I don't remember.
I just really want to make sure that you guys couldn't just like look it up, and like try and draw it.
Right.
Well, we're screen sharing. How could we do that?
Whip out your phones or something.
I don't know how to do that. I don't remember it. It doesn't matter if I need more time or not. I barely got it drawn anyway. That's fucking what I'm going with. I don't care.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck purple looks like.
I'm sorry, Jackson.
You guys got this. I believe in all of you.
I'm done. I don't even remember.
And, okay. Stop. Time.
How would we look it up? Can we even look it up? I don't remember. You already changed it.
I mean, you can just like go back to the old episodes and look at it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I inverse the colors. A fool.
You probably got
Alrighty.
closer than I did.
Would you usually like to take a cute little screenshot and share it with the class?
Not really.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, this is how you get points, Dylan. Or I guess potentially get points, depending on how well you did.
How do you take a screenshot?
Figure it out.
This
You got
doesn't
this.
help.
Push like the window and button and print screen. Fucking print screen.
I'm so disappointed. I don't even want to post mine now.
You have to post it, Dylan.
I don't want to put up on the screen.
It's gonna go up on the screen, man.
You guys can already see it. Why do I need to share it?
Just share it, idiot. I'm gonna have to throw this up in the fucking edit.
That's why I was wanting y'all to post it in here to make it easier for Tanner later.
Don't throw it up in the edit. I don't want that.
Don't worry, boys, I got it.
People are gonna know I'm bad at drawing.
We're all bad at drawing.
I can't even draw on
Dylan
paper.
went with the logo redesign and not the actual original one.
Did you say original?
Yes.
Yes.
I thought that was the original.
No, sir. Alright, so I will post it here real quick for you guys to,
I'm bad at drawing in the first place. If you ask me to draw on a computer, I can't do none of that shit at all.
FBI.
My drawing skills are already at a 2, and it drops like another 5 whenever you ask me to do it on a computer.
Yeah, so the original logo was this guy here, guys.
Nice.
Yeah, I saw that after I finished.
Yes, sir. Alrighty, so in terms of, like, who came the closest,
None of us.
Tanner.
it's pretty tough, because, like,
We've all got the concept.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I think that Tanner's the closest with it.
What? There's no
got-
way. This is rigged.
What do you mean? He's got like a... So, like, Tanner doesn't have 3 heads.
Look, I even drew the static.
You did. I wasn't really counting the static in it, though. Tanner's got Tanner doesn't have the 3 heads. However, he does have at least one of them with glasses. He's got the FBI down below. Jackson's got the 3 heads, but...
The top middle one has glasses. Unfortunately, there's 2 people with glasses, though, but...
Yeah. So I just think that's the one that makes the most sense, Tanner, congrats, dude.
He's missing a whole person. I don't agree.
Alright, we'll give Tanner half a point then.
There
Is
you
that
go.
better, Lucas?
Yeah, that's much better.
This is distressing.
Okay. Sounds good, pal.
That was
Alrighty.
great. I love doing that. I'd love to do more of that.
No problem, dude. There are like 5 more questions exactly like that one.
Fuck.
Question number 37. What did the Guapish crew parody for the Jax Films Festival?
Oh, I don't even remember.
Fortunately, Tanner might. Tanner, do you know what it was?
We parodied the short story that Barney from The Simpsons did for the Springfield movie competition.
That is correct, Tanner. That is correct.
Nice. Good job. Good job.
Yeah. Excellent work, T-Boy.
We did a good job on it too.
Honestly, I watched it back with Jackson like a couple days ago. I think we did well. Like, maybe we could have torn off the Coca-Cola label on the Coke bottle to make it resemble beer a bit more, but
I
That's
think the
just
Coke had
being
charm.
pedantic.
yeah. It added a nice little pop of color into the black and white video.
Yeah.
Alright, question number 38. What is currently the only compilation on the channel? Oh, Tanner?
Schoolgirl Zombie Hunter Supercut.
That is correct.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
I guess you could kind of count the sort of compilation things that we did for all the Monster Camp games.
Oh.
But, like, that one's not in the compilations playlist, so we're not counting it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it would still be a compilation, regardless of whether it's in the compilation playlist or not.
Question number 39. No. What was the podcast on this channel that served as the precursor to Guapish? Tanner?
Car Talk.
Yes, sir. That's Car Talk.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was fun. That was fun stuff.
I was like a full second ahead on my screen on that one. That sucks.
Did you know the answer too?
Yeah.
Damn, that's unfortunate.
It has to do with cars. Of course Jackson would know.
It doesn't really, but...
It's got cars in the words. In the title.
I'm sorry to say, actually, looking back at it, it does actually look like Jackson did appear first for me.
Wow.
Oh, no.
What a terrible host.
I'm sorry.
How do you... I don't know.
Jackson, what do you think is a fair way to give you some recompense for this?
Give him 2 points.
I didn't ask you, Dylan.
Oh, man. If I'm just asking for it, yeah, 2 points sounds pretty sweet.
Alright, sounds good, dude.
Yeah, I'm a fucking negotiator. Let's go.
Yeah, I want you to take off 10 from 10.
Okay,
yeah, then he'd only be in the lead.
It actually probably wouldn't even get rid of his lead either.
The balancer.
It doesn't actually get rid of his lead, no.
Yeah, fucking weird.
Alright, boys, question number 40. What was a series that Tanner had started on the channel that only ended up being 1 episode? Tanner, this one actually is you.
A series that only...
That's right, something that you stated that you wanted to be a series.
Right, but... Oh, man. I only have one thing popping into my head.
Yeah, do you think you remember, man?
I might know this.
Was it For Honor?
It was not For Honor, no.
Huh.
For Honor was the very first video that we did in which it was only one person appearing in it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dylan,
Should
do
you
you
have told
remember?
us that?
Do you remember it all, man?
I have a feeling this could be a total meme joke thing here. Was it Doom Eternal?
It was not Doom Eternal, no.
Damn.
Alright, Jackson or Lucas, do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember?
I didn't even know this was a thing, so no.
No? You don't remember?
I just be fabricating information.
Lucas, how about you? Do you remember it all? Do you remember, dude? Do you remember?
I can't, no.
No? None of you can remember?
It was only one episode, man.
Idea.
The correct answer was, do you remember?
Oh!
There's a playlist
That's
for
right.
it and everything. Tanner wanted to start a series where we would talk about, like, old games.
How close
do
was
you
that
remember Evolve? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
God damn it.
How close was that to when we started Guapish?
I'm unsure.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, boys. Looks like none of you are remembering that one.
Shocker.
Perhaps it's better lost to time, honestly.
Who would have guessed?
Alrighty. And now, with question 40 number done. I really fucked that up.
Yeah, yeah, you did.
Question 40, number done.
Lucas, are you prepared for pity point number 4?
Yeah, I'm gonna get this one.
Let's go.
Alright, so Lucas,
I will say that I was robbed of pity points earlier because for some reason you let Dylan answer a pity point question when I clearly will have the least amount of points.
That wasn't true. It was because Dylan did have less points than you.
Impossible.
Not really. You'd be surprised.
What's my question,
so Lucas,
Nico?
this one's really easy, actually.
Ooh, can't wait to
All
look
you
like
have
an
to
idiot.
do, Lucas, I'm going to read you some song lyrics, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And then
He's
you
fucked.
are going to guess what the name of the song is.
What?
As well as, you'll get bonus points if you can also guess who sings it. Are you ready, Lucas?
Yeah. Is it a song that I know?
Maybe. Here are the lyrics for you. In youth you'd lay awake at night and scheme of all the things that you would change, but it was just a dream. Tanner can't buzz in on that.
Is that Warriors by Imagine Dragons?
It is!
It's not in youth you'd lay. I'm pretty sure he says as a child instead of in youth.
No, it says in youth.
That's dope.
They say both of them. It's 2 different verses.
Yeah.
Damn.
Alas. However, you still got it correct. Excellent work, Lucas.
Thank you.
Why are the pity points only 1 point? I
They're
don't
not 1
usually. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You never stated they were more than 1.
It's because I'm kind of gauging how many points I'm going to give them afterward.
Okay.
For fairness.
Yeah, for fairness.
I'm really trying to buff out these leads here, you know?
Right.
For fairness.
for fairness.
Lucas just got 12 points there.
Nice.
He definitely got a pretty decent chunk.
That's how I ended in last place. That 1 pity point for sure.
Question number 41. What are all of the Guapish Gang's personal YouTube channels? Alright, results are in here. Tanner.
That would be Tutbot, Lavaskin, Sinful Dante, and Nigga Bean Chin Chug.
Unfortunately, that's incorrect, Tanner. That's incorrect. Next up here, Dylan. Do you know what they are?
So, yours is Tutbot, Jackson's is Lavaskin, Tanner's is Nigga Bean Ching Chug, and mine is Dante's Revelations.
Alright, what do you think, Jackson? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Fantastic. That's correct, Dylan. Excellent work, dude.
Damn it.
Why'd you ask me? You, forget mine?
I honestly...
I couldn't remember if you had changed it at some point to, Lavaskin Minecraft or some shit like that.
No, it was previously Minecraft Lavaskin, and then in my error, I corrected my previous error and changed it to regular Lavaskin.
Okay. Yeah, I knew it was something like that had happened at some point.
I was scared I wasn't going to get Jackson's because I thought he had multiple and I wasn't sure which one you had.
No. It's cool, dude. It's cool.
Let's go.
Question number 42. Which Let's Play is the longest running on the channel? Tanner?
With the most episodes or the longest runtime?
It's the most episodes.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that's Valkyria Chronicles 4.
Unfortunately, it's incorrect.
Damn.
Yeah. Had you not, gone through and speed ran a bunch of it in, one massive episode, then, it probably would have been. But alas.
Oh, wait, I'm a fucking retard. I know the real answer.
Next up here, it's looking like, Jackson. Do you know it?
I was also going to say Valkyria Chronicles, but I guess I'm going to retract and say, I don't know, Danganronpa 3. I don't know how many fucking Danganronpa games there are. 2.
We didn't play 3 at all.
I don't know. The longer of the 2.
Also not correct.
Damn it.
Dylan, do you know?
Fuck. I was going to say Danganronpa 2.
You didn't even finish that one.
I thought it was a game... Fuck. Is it Fire Emblem?
That is correct.
Let's go! Because I think you said something like if you had finished Danganronpa 2, it would have been the longest running series over Fire Emblem or something like that.
I mean, potentially. I don't know, dude.
You said something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's tough to say. It's tough to say, man.
There's an ant on my screen. Get out of here.
Dude, that's crazy. What's also crazy is the next question here. Question number 43. Which Guapish episode has the most views? Oh. Coming in here first, actually. Dylan, do you know which one it is?
Let's go. It's the regular show villain tier list.
Unfortunately, it's not correct. I was looking for
What?
a Guapish episode and not a video on the channel.
Shit.
Tanner, do you know what it is?
Isn't it the waifu tier list?
It's also not correct, no. Jackson, do you know what it is?
Isn't it the fucking one where Tanner did the Smash Bros. Pictures?
That is correct.
Oh, that's right.
That's not what I would have called it, but Huh.
Yeah, edited a bunch of pictures.
Yeah, the full cast list for the Super Smash Bros. Movie.
Oh no, the Lolicon video has 600 views on it now.
Yeah, it randomly blew up recently because the Mario movie is coming out.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
hey. Well, I think that was your guys' intention, wasn't it?
No, it came out well before there was really... Well, I mean, we had done it in inspiration of that, but we didn't really think it'd gain anything out of it.
Oh.
Yeah. How close are we to another anniversary of the Smash Brothers art?
I have no idea.
Okay, I'll have to check that.
I don't even know where else you could go with that, Tanner. Come on.
I'll have to figure something out. It's a tradition now.
I guess so. Alright, question number 44 here. What did Jackson think circumcision was? Dylan?
Where they literally just cut the tip of your dick off.
I mean, that is what circumcision is, kind of.
I meant just, the whole thing.
Oh, the whole thing?
Not just a fucking skin or whatever.
That would have also been ridiculous, but no, it's not what he thought it was.
I swear that's what he thought it was.
Tanner.
Didn't he think it took you took off all of the skin, so it was just like viscera hanging out there?
Yeah, something like that apparently.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, I thought they took the skin off the shaft as well.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that. After I said that answer and Tanner started talking, I was like, damn. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Lucas, how the fuck does that even work, dude?
Very carefully.
Question number 45.
I don't even want to describe why I think that as well. It's like this is like a very early on thing, like elementary school.
You have no other experience, man. You have nothing to go off of.
And yet you held to that belief until like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, exactly. I never had something to counter it before.
Can I tell a circumcision story real quick?
Yeah, go for it. I actually need a shit real quick, so go for it.
Okay, go for it. So I was walking around with David one day, and we were talking about YouTube, I think, and I mentioned how one of my favorite YouTubers had uploaded a video telling a story about how he got a circumcision at 13 years
Oh
old.
my gosh, Magikarp used fly?
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. to which David replied, "Oh, is he Jewish?" And then I just looked at him weird. I was like, huh? No, circumcision is like a normal thing. And he's like, I'm not circumcised. I'm like, what? I thought all Christians got circumcised. And then, yeah, that was kind of the deal there.
Oh.
Tanner, you're not
Okay.
circumcised?
I am.
Why?
I'm a good Christian man.
I don't know if that has anything to do with Christianity.
I mean, it's very common for Christians to do it.
It is very common. I just figured it was a common thing in general, though.
Not as much in America anymore, and definitely not in Europe.
Yeah, in Israel though, holy smokes.
Holy
yeah.
smokes.
What's like a genre of YouTube video that's like your guys' guilty pleasure?
I've been watching a lot of SCP shit recently.
That's always good
I
stuff.
kind of just watch whatever. I'll watch like random compilations or voiceovers or some shit outside of like my normal subscriptions. I'll watch like Dead by Daylight content, but one thing I've been...
Dylan, I was only asking about your guilty pleasure. I don't need your entire YouTube
I think
history.
mine's probably prospecting.
Interesting. Like
Gotta
old
get that
timey
gold.
panhandling prospecting?
Yeah, you know, like hunting gems and geodes and fossils and all sorts of stuff.
Huh.
That does sound pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
What
going
about
to
you,
lean into the
Jackson?
guilty part of that, and that just be Let's Plays, honestly, because they're pretty low effort content most of the time, but I still think they're pretty entertaining to watch.
Yeah. True.
I like watching reaction videos of black people listening to white music.
Honestly, that's something I do a lot as well. There's like, I'll go and look up a song I've got really into at some point, and I'll look up reaction videos of it, and most of the time it's like 3 black guys in a call with each other, listening to some fucking Japanese song. And at the end they're all like, damn, that was pretty good!
Damn.
Yeah, I like when it's shit like they're listening to like Thunderstruck by AC/DC and they're like, man, I've never even heard of this. And I'm just like,
What is all that
ow.
noise?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I watched this awesome compilation of black people finding out that the Bee Gees were white.
No way.
What?
Apparently it's a semi-common belief in the black community that they think the Bee Gees were black.
Why?
There's some like popular song, there's some, you know, not popular song, popular movie amongst the black community that has a Bee Gees song in it, so I guess they just kind of assume
That's
that
it.
they're
That's
black.
enough.
Oh.
I'd say
All
another
right, then.
guilty pleasure that maybe you guys can relate with, maybe you can't, would be like mobile video game content.
I used to watch it when I was in high school, but
I can't wait to find out what the fuck that conversation was about. I just like came back to you guys talking about black people or something. Like,
yeah, basically. It was Tanner. Tanner did it.
oh, okay.
I
That's all
did
you need
do
to
it.
know.
Yeah.
Oops,
Makes
I did
sense,
it again.
honestly. Makes sense.
All right.
boys. Question number 45 here. Who is the random fan that managed to discover the link to our Discord server? Tanner.
Fuck, what was his name? Holy shit, I'm blanking on his name.
Give to me, give to me, give to me.
You have 3 seconds, Tanner.
Oh, wait. I think Jackson's got it, but I don't.
Alright, we're
Yeah, I
moving
don't
on.
have it.
Jackson.
More
who was
fun, more fun.
It was more fun.
My
Damn.
main man, more fun, with an E. 2 O's
Yeah.
and an E.
Like the last name.
That is correct.
What if
Excellent
that
work, dude.
was the famous comic book writer Alan Moore?
That'd be sweet if it was.
It'd be funny. What if it was that one girl we knew in high school?
Emily Moore?
Oh, Emily.
Yeah.
That's possible. What do you think she's up to nowadays?
She's being a scholar. I don't know.
Yeah, potentially.
I think she's probably a Starbucks barista.
She's going for her 4th PhD.
Yeah.
We gotta get her on.
Question number 46. What is Jackson's funny head based on? Jackson.
Oh.
I was about to say Squilliam again. It's not Squilliam, it's fucking Chad Squidward. It's like buff, hot Squidward.
That is correct.
Not the word I would
Excellent work, dude.
okay.
Excellent work.
I was with a blunder.
Squidward.
Oh, hi, Mochi. How are you doing, pal?
Oh my god.
He woke up while I was getting up to go to the bathroom, and he immediately started fucking screeching at me.
Yeah, he sure did get up. He was stretching and everything.
Hi, pal.
Is your cat? Your cat seems like it's too small to safely get off that couch.
I'm sure they could survive a fall from terminal velocity.
Life finds a way.
Yeah, he seems to have managed just fine. I got him a little food, so I at least know that he'll eat it now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good guy. Go back to sleep now while I finish the podcast. He probably won't. He's going to be up forever now. Question number 47. Which video game made Tanner gay?
This is a video game that made Tanner gay?
Yeah. Jackson, you're up first here, dude.
No, he's
Genshin
not.
Impact.
It's up for me.
You would say Genshin Impact, you fucking weeb.
Tanner.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know this one.
What do you mean you don't know this one?
I'll give it my best guess,
made me
but
gay.
This should be a defining moment in your life.
I'm pretty sure this is more of a joke in Nico's eyes than what's definitively correct.
It absolutely is some fucking Nico joke.
Yeah, we joked about it while we were playing the game that it made you
I'm pretty
gay.
sure I know which game it is.
Danganronpa.
It was not Danganronpa, no.
I got this.
Dylan, what is it?
Was it Last of Us?
Yeah, it was The Last of Us.
There we
Congratulations.
go!
That's right. I remember that now.
Damn. I remember the most random shit and I don't even know why.
Because, like, Tanner, pre-Last of Us, you weren't gay.
That's true. And
Like, midway
post Last
through
of
Last
Us,
of
I'm
Us.
still not gay.
Yeah. Question number 48 here. We're coming up on the end, boys. We're coming up on the end.
Oh boy.
You just fell down. What does the Hindi say on the Guapish thumbnail?
Damn it.
Oh, that was Tanner.
It says Rule 34.
It sure does, dude. Congratulations.
Peace be upon him.
Yeah. For in his eyes, we are all strong. Alright, question
Inshallah.
number 49. In which video did we do a feet reveal? Tanner.
That's when we unboxed my Xbox Series X.
That is correct.
Damn it.
Excellent work, dude.
You left your socks on, though, you coward.
I did. I didn't want my feet out there for weirdos to jack off to. I'm looking at you, Jackson.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, dude, man. I see him on a daily basis and I just can't help myself.
That's... Okay.
I've seen you try and sneak pics as well, dude. I really need you to cut that off.
I'm sorry, dude.
Great.
Alrighty. And with that, guys,
Uh-huh.
Lucas more specifically,
That's me.
Oh, damn.
That's me.
this is the final pity point question for you, pal.
All right, man.
Pity point number 5. Aside from kryptonite, what can cause Superman to lose his powers?
Homosexuality.
I'll give you a point for that, but that's nowhere near correct. Dylan.
What can cause Superman to lose his powers? Not being in the sun.
That's definitely incorrect. Jackson.
He draws his power from the sun.
I've got no fucking idea. Women?
Also not correct, but funny. So I'll give you something for it.
Wow.
Tanner.
The answer is magic.
Unfortunately not, Tanner, no.
What?
This is ripped directly from your quiz.
Damn.
Fucking, okay. I thought you were going... I know what direction you're actually going. It's red sun.
That's correct. Red sun radiation. That is correct, Tanner.
I was half
Excellent
right.
work, dude.
How
I'll
were
top
you
off
half
your half a
right?
point for that one.
I got the lack of sun.
But
I had sun in
we're
my
saying
sentence.
it is sun.
Yeah.
But sun was somewhere in my sentence.
That's true, Dylan. That's true.
Fair enough.
You said
damn.
the
You get
sun.
nothing, Dylan. You get nothing!
Fuck. Okay.
And with that, boys, it's time for question number 50, alright?
Bullshit.
boy.
Oh my
So,
god.
the way that things are currently breaking down, with the 10-point penalty to Tanner,
Wait, what?
You actually gave it to him? Damn.
Yeah, I subtracted 10 points from him.
Why?
Because he slided Jackson.
No, I didn't.
Not you, Nico did.
Why do I get punished for Nico's
Because you're still in
failure?
first place, you bastard!
Jackson requested it.
I'm sorry, Tanner.
Did you give him the 2-point bonus and subtract 10 from me?
Yeah. That's what he asked for.
Tanner, I can guarantee you still have like a fucking 10 to 20 point lead on us. Give it a break,
That's
man.
true, but I still don't like it.
I'm actually on his heels right now.
It's more.
Not just that. The two of you are actually tied at the moment.
What the
This
fuck?
is such horseshit.
It's what we do on these quiz shows, Tanner.
You're right. I feel like it hasn't been this flagrant before, but whatever.
Alrighty, so
Damn.
Tanner and Jackson are currently tied with 15 points each.
15?
Yeah, 15 points.
Damn, that's way less than I thought.
Dylan,
Yeah, that's
you
less
currently
than I
have
thought,
13
too.
points.
What? There's no fucking way I have 13 points.
And
This is
Lucas,
insane.
you are sitting at 11 points.
Heck
What?
yeah.
Dude,
This is
what
so much
kind of
closer.
Horseshit.
How are we so
bullshit.
close?
Like I said, I was giving them a lot of points for the pity points.
Damn. Wait. That's poor reflection on
This is so
myself.
lame as fuck.
I had to keep them in there somehow. If
Rip
you think that's
Bozo,
lame,
Rip
Tanner,
Bozo.
just wait until you hear the question. Alright,
Oh,
so
damn.
boys. More specifically, Lucas, this is how this section is going to work. You will be wagering your points to determine, like, how many you'll actually be getting from the final question itself, okay? Jeopardy style, whatever the fuck the game show is that does it. Is Lucas still here?
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Alright,
I don't understand
So-
what you're saying.
okay, gotcha. Alright, so Lucas, you currently have 11 points.
Yeah.
So, the maximum amount of points you can currently bet on this final question is 11, okay?
Yeah. So does everyone have to, like, call?
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to be going from top to bottom here. Jackson and Tanner, how many points are you guys going to be going in for?
15.
Yeah, I guess I'll bet it all.
Fantastic, dude. That's what I like to hear. Betting it all. That's the way to do it.
Let's go.
Dylan,
I'm
how
also
many
gonna
are you going
bet
for?
everything.
Yes. Yes, Lucas, how many points, dude?
11.
I
We're all
love you
going
boys. This is all
double
I
or
ever
nothing.
wanted out of these
This is a fucking amazing final round.
Yeah.
We're all gonna get the question right, and our positions are not going to change.
Alrighty.
Tiebreaker.
Question number 50. This is what makes it especially worrisome is that this is there are only two answers to this question, honestly. So
There's two answers?
Yeah. We're
Damn.
not doing the normal 4.
Damn. Oh, it's one or the other. I see.
Exactly.
I thought you meant there were two right answers out of the 4.
No. So guys, question number 50. Between Tanner and I,
Oh.
when we have gone up against each other on the channel,
Uh-huh.
who has the most wins in Smash Bros on the channel?
You piece of shit.
Do we
I
type
went
it in the
through-
general chat?
Bullshit.
can't-
Bullshit.
I went through, I counted it all, boys. I counted it all.
Do we
Recount
type it in the
the
general
vote.
chat?
What's
The
up?
cat's fucking up your pillow.
How did you count Smashdown? Does one Smashdown win count as one win, or does each character
individual win
elimination
counts as one win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I'm just doing fights in which is Tanner and I in it. There can be other people, but Tanner and I have to be in that fight.
Are we typing it in general chat?
Oh, damn.
Yes, sir. Alright,
Okay.
so boys.
With those extra caveats, that does make it a bit trickier.
Also, of course, I didn't count all the marbles.
What do you mean?
There are many times in which we'd save for all the marbles at the end of a session, and like I just couldn't bother with that, okay?
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Emoji. Alright, so boys. You have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Type those answers. Alright.
I'm going against the grain here.
Oh no.
Jackson's believing in you, Tanner.
I think it's because specifically this is all I'm going off of is when I was there for that like one session we played. I don't even know if this was in the podcast, to be honest. It may have just been at a fucking bro night. But Nico wasn't trying very hard. He was kind of just having a bit of fun, and Tanner was fucking smoking us. So I'm basically just going off of that.
Now, Tanner, why'd you go with me, man? That doesn't seem very like you.
Well, I think it'd be very much like you to try and flex this as the final question to our fucking quiz.
Yeah.
That's
the
exactly where I'm at
Guapish
with
quiz.
the answer.
Yeah. Kinda easy.
All right, so going into this, I had no idea who the actual correct answer was going to be. See,
such a fucking liar.
I feel like that's kind
I genuinely didn't, Tanner. I genuinely didn't know what the correct answer would be. However, you'd all be delighted to find out
No way.
that the person between Tanner and I who has the most wins, with a margin of 8 wins, is in fact me.
Yeah, fucking weird.
All of us, you son of a bitch! You fucking lied. I'm not happy at all.
That means I win.
Tanner wins.
Hey, I get second place. Let's go.
You may not have gotten them smash wins, but you sure got the Guapish episode 100 win, pal.
Honestly, an 8-win margin is not as large as I would have suspected.
Yeah, we were fucking neck and neck for a long time there. Initially when it started out, I was doing really well, but then like in one of the Smashdowns, you fucking rocked my shit. But then I came back in the DLC episodes. For some reason, I just annihilated you in pretty much all of those.
I think the DLC characters, you kicked my ass pretty thoroughly.
I was about to say, I only remember the DLC characters, so that's what I was going off of.
Yeah.
So
congratulations, Tanner. At the end of this quiz, you're walking out of it with a cool 30 points, dude.
That was great.
I'd love for someone to go through this episode and figure out what the actual point spread would be.
Yeah.
Just add 10
I
to
mean,
your score,
I guess we would...
and then times it by 2.
Just add 10 to you.
Yeah, add 10 to your score. So you'd have 25, so in reality you'd have 50 by now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just that...
I only got half of the questions?
I guess so.
That doesn't feel correct.
Well, because, like, there were plenty of questions. There were, like, a few questions here and there where nobody knew the answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations
to Tanner, guys. Give him a round of applause. Good job, dude. Good job.
What did he win?
Round of applause.
What do I win?
Tanner, go out to eat somewhere at some point, and I'll give you some cash for it.
Radical.
Yeah,
He's
treat
gonna
yourself
go
to something
buy
nice,
3
pal.
steaks.
Maybe don't go crazy here, man. Maybe don't go
I won't
crazy.
go crazy. Don't worry. I'll keep it reasonable.
There we go. We've done
Thanks,
it
pal.
yet again.
Thank you. All right, so I hope you all enjoyed it. That was Guapish, episode 100 in terms of the Guapish quiz.
Okay,
However, we do, of course, have one other little special matter that we have to attend to, boys.
Whoa.
We sure do.
Lucas, do you know what it's time for?
Yeah.
Lucas, say the name of the segment.
Guapish commits a war crime.
I don't think he knows what's going on.
Guapish
You
at
can't
the
keep
movies.
using the Jurassic Park theme, you bastard!
It's just what we do.
I think we're just gonna have to start freestyling songs because we can't
That's
think
all
of
I
any
ever
more
do.
movie songs.
Yeah. What's that Titanic song?
Celine Dion.
Yeah, that's the one.
My
This
heart
week
will
we
go
did not
on.
watch Titanic, though. Unfortunately, we did not watch Titanic.
Nope.
Instead, we watched two more like horror movies. You know,
They were
heroes.
And
They're
one
pretty spooky.
non-horror movie.
That's not true.
What do you mean?
They
Which
were
one did
both
you consider?
horrors.
Yeah, which one did you consider not
Wait, you guys
horror?
didn't watch Nacho Libre?
What?
No.
We haven't even announced
Morons.
we're gonna watch those ones yet.
Yeah.
I kind of assumed since Hunter sent it in early enough in the week, we were gonna watch it
Sent
and do
it
that
in?
this week.
Hold on a second,
No.
where was this fed?
Well,
Oh my god,
Does
Where-
Dylan also not have access to that channel?
What channel?
he should.
I didn't
Oh,
have
maybe he
access.
doesn't.
They gotta fucking grant me access to that channel.
Is
yeah, I
it a
guess
channel
someone
I
else
can
doesn't have
visibly
access to
see?
it. Hang
Yeah,
on,
I figured,
Dylan,
I
I'll give
figured
you
we weren't
permissions.
gonna watch any movies unless we had actually announced them, on the podcast. That's what we did with Maniac.
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
be
that was
helpful.
definitely my assumption as well. Stop fucking up my leg, you piece of shit.
Also,
Well-
letting me know there was another movie would have been a good first step.
Yeah, exactly.
I kind of assumed you could see it.
Okay.
I guess I'll just save my thoughts on that one for next week.
Yeah,
Probably
I think
a
that's
good
for
call.
the best. Alrighty, so what we're actually talking about today are fucking... I don't know, which one do you guys want to start with?
Let's start with I don't know. Do you want to? Let's
start
end
with
on
the
a high
thing.
note. So start with the worst one.
That's objective, I think.
Fuck off. The cave.
Dylan, you're fucking capping if you think the cave's anywhere
Yeah, you're
near
out
the
of your
thing.
fucking
I know,
mind.
I was kidding. I know I actually really enjoy the thing, so.
That's
I legitimately did not remember anything about the cave. I had general, like, visual flashes of the movie, and there were definitely parts that stood out, but a large majority of the movie I did not remember.
Why did you think this was like a German movie?
Because one other time when I tried looking up this movie to watch it again, it wasn't fucking German. It was, I don't know if it was German necessarily. It definitely wasn't in English, but I definitely remember looking up The Cave and that movie came up. So, yeah, clearly I didn't remember anything about how the movie was. I just assumed that, you know, maybe I watched an English dub of it, but the first time I watched it I was rather young, so... But, yeah, I mean, I enjoyed the movie. It was rough around the edges. Definitely listening to Nico and Jackson do their take on the movie while I'm watching it more or less helps my analysis of the movie.
However, Dylan, what was your take on the movie?
I thought it was pretty enjoyable. Me being a geology nerd, I loved the visuals. I thought the environment was very well done. I think.
What about that rock slide at the beginning of the movie? That looked terrible.
That was kind of rough. That you didn't really know what was going on there. And Jackson made a fairly decent point at some point in the movie where it was like, it would make sense if maybe the camera's jumping around a lot and you're not really seeing what's going on as like a cinematic effect where like these people don't know what's going on, so it's all kind of crazy, like wild to them, so we can't see what's going on. But I think from like a viewer standpoint, you don't want that. You want to know what's going on.
This is like a very, very different part of the movie that you're suddenly jumping into. That's mostly with like the action sequences, which has like nothing to do with the fucking rock slide. But yeah, like when they're getting into, like, give some like context for the viewers. When like action scenes were happening, like they're getting fought by the monsters early on, it was just an absolute fucking chaos of jump cuts and random shit happening on the screen. Which is what Dylan was trying to describe. Like my point about it.
Yeah, all the monster attacks are really, really, really bad.
Yeah, and they're brief, and the CGI was kind of meh. Also, one really weird choice the director made throughout the entire movie is the fucking fade cuts that they constantly implemented for the whole thing. Like, fade cuts are okay during certain instances and every once in a while. I don't think fade cuts for every single scene transition is a good call, though. That might just be me. But, other than that...
it feels pretty amateur.
Yeah. The acting wasn't terrible. The plot kind of moved along kind of well. Listen, man.
You never had any idea what the fuck was happening, where they were progressing to at all.
Well, they're in a big old cave. They're getting lost. It's kind of just like whatever.
There's supposed to be some sense of progression there.
Yeah, they were wandering the cave, and they weren't dying for the most part.
For the most part.
They just ended up in a different part of the cave.
One thing I will say to jump around a little bit is, so that one guy who ended up getting attacked and slowly being converted with the fucking parasite, it seemed like, you know, for the amount of hours they were stuck in the cave, it was very slow progression for him. However, and, you know, granted it could have been a couple days, so that's why the time is a little skewed. When the lady who had fucking gotten infected, you know, like when they, like right before they went down the rock slide, I think is when it was. And then, like, assumingly probably about 2 or 3 days later, when they're, like, all meeting up and, like, going their separate ways, then she's just now having signs, but her eyes are kind of weird. Like, I'm just trying to figure out why there was a difference in the incubation period between her and the one dude. So...
Her mutation was more powerful, Dylan. It was more sophisticated.
Was it, though? Because it took longer.
It allowed her to go outside of the cave.
Mm-hmm.
But, anyway, yeah, so... I don't know, I just really enjoyed the environment. I like rock formations, I like cave formations. I think it was a very interesting environment in general, for me at least. The acting wasn't terrible, a lot of questionable camera takes, but, you know, not too bad.
Did the infected guy, did he make either of you, like, throughout the whole time he was, like, turning, he was just constantly reminding me of Dennis from It's Always Sunny?
I don't know.
I definitely
never got that sort of vibe from him, no.
He looks a bit like him, and there's just one episode I remember where Dennis is like freaking the fuck out, and he's super sweaty the entire episode, and he's like having a psychic break. And it was just, it was reminding me of that the whole time.
Gotcha.
Can't say that I would know. I've never watched it.
I didn't draw that parallel. I wish I did, though. I think that would have made it far more entertaining if I was just picturing this as Dennis the entire time.
Right.
Yeah.
I appreciated the obligatory bikini moment.
When they're on the boat.
Was that?
When they're diving.
No, when the girl goes to climb the rock, she gets down in her skivvies for some reason.
What?
Does she?
I don't remember that at all.
She's in a bra.
What?
She takes her shirt off. You don't remember this at all?
Okay, yeah, like the fucking sports bra.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I thought you were just talking about like a fucking bikini is what she was wearing at some point.
I don't remember this.
She's in her underoos, okay?
I really don't remember that part at all.
Dylan's
I remember it.
What?
One compliment I'm going to give to the movie.
Only one. Come on, Tanner, don't be so skimpy here, dude.
I think that the like practical monsters, when it was like an actual physical costume, I think those actually looked pretty decent. Mm-hmm. The CG monsters did not, but I think they worked with like the monster puppets pretty well.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I think the designs of the monsters themselves are pretty decent. Why did they fucking grab a dude and pin him to a fucking ceiling into some stalactites or whatever?
Plot progression.
That's scary.
It's a show of intimidation.
Yeah,
plot progression.
What do you mean by plot progression? That doesn't progress anything.
They needed this guy alive so he could be like, hey, you need to go this way. Here's the weapon. They're over there. Go.
I guess.
So it's a plot convenience.
Sure, of that. Whatever. I don't care.
It doesn't make a lot of sense for them to do that.
I didn't say it did. Just saying.
I thought the movie was pretty goofy overall for most of it. I thought the intro was okay, and then it very quickly fell down. I thought the characters were making very illogical choices very frequently. I don't really like the way they portrayed the takeover of the guy with the parasite. They made a lot of really dumb decisions that just made me really annoyed most of the time. I don't like the ending a ton. The final fight scene was really goofy. Yeah, it was just a really goofy movie for the most part. It was like a bad movie, but like not like in a funny way for the most part. Just because the fucking characters are so dumb, and it was really hard to like, Well,
it's common practice to lower the IQ of every person in a horror survival movie by a lot in order for there to.
That's true, but these are like trained professionals.
Yeah, man, I know. I actually.
That's not all necessary to do, Dylan, in order to still make an enjoyable film, like we see in a different film that we watched this week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
I like how when they had like the finger from the monster, Daniel Day Kim is like, oh, it looks like one of those demons on the night tapestry or whatever, and then everyone ignores it.
Yeah, just completely glosses over that.
Yeah. Like,
that was probably something pretty insightful for him to say that they should have maybe take notice of, but...
That's another thing, too, is in the... Actually, I'm going to cut off Dylan here. With the early segment where the guy first went into the cave, and he, like, kind of freaked out there. Like, obviously, the fucking mole thing freaked him out. But then they, like, went to go try to find him because he freaked the fuck out. And then just nothing came of that. They just, like, set up camp there, like, nothing happened. They're like, oh, there he is! What? They just completely ignored that? Did he get attacked by a monster? What the fuck happened? Nobody knows.
He didn't get attacked by a monster.
We don't know. Because nothing came of it. They just like made conflict for them to go into the cave, and then that was it.
Yeah, like they just set it up like, hey, he's actually fine. There's nothing wrong here, and they're like, oh, okay, we'll set up then.
Yeah, but they never explained why you freaked the fuck out. Then is the thing. Like there was no reason for them to go into the cave. They couldn't think about like a way of getting them in there, I guess.
I will say, in like conjuncture with like all those thoughts, though, that. With them being trained professionals, and then like, oh yeah, this seems like a great idea. I'm like, I actually made the comment where it's like, why are these trained professionals making? Well, what I really said was they're making trained professionals make stupid decisions to continue the plot, because if they were making smart decisions, none of this shit would be happening right now. So,
yeah. Also, like the cave navigation, like at the end. Guy, I'm assuming this guy backtracked to go find them, like, once they already found, like, the gaseous area, and then they don't take the same way back. They take some random other way. They're like, look, quick, let's go this way. How the fuck do you know? It's a big-ass fucking cave. How do you know it's going to lead back to the same place?
Yeah.
Goofy-ass movie. Goofy-ass movie.
I like when the submersible scooter thing fucking exploded.
Had gas in it, man.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they had some. No, not like gasoline.
They
I'm
would.
saying
They
like
would
gas.
not explode.
Like oxygen or some shit. I don't know. Whatever the fuck they have stored in their tanks.
Nah.
That's what I figured it was. I don't know.
Nah.
My brain came to the conclusion that whatever they're breathing or whatever compressed gas they had in their tanks fucking exploded.
I feel like we're kind of ignoring someone's opinions here, though. Lucas, how'd you feel about the kid, dude?
Oxygen is pretty flammable.
Right?
True.
No, it's used as a main gas for torches, oxyacetylene torches. They use acetylene as a catalyst and oxygen to burn it. Caves are pretty cool too. I like them. I haven't seen the film The Cave.
Alright, well, despite not seeing it, what sort of rating do you think you'd like to give it?
Ooh, what rating scale do you go on?
We go S through F, and every tier has a plus and a minus as well.
I'd give it like a D plus.
Huh.
B plus. All right, next up to
Low
Bad
budget.
Dylan. What are you thinking?
Probably gonna give it like a B minus.
B minus. That's basically on par what I estimated you to rank it at.
I thought the movie was enjoyable. I'm not as critical as you guys when it comes to these things.
That's fair. I want to know what you would have thought or rated if you didn't watch it with us.
Probably. around
Anyways,
the
I'm
same
giving it a
guys.
D.
Damn. Okay.
Dude, Jackson, that is like so funny. Because I was also thinking a D, honestly. However, I'll go one better. I think a D plus is more fitting for this movie.
I don't think that makes me feel any better.
Yeah, I'm going D
You
plus
didn't make the
as well.
movie, Dylan.
I know, but I picked the movie.
That doesn't.
It doesn't matter at all.
It matters to me.
It shouldn't.
I'm just trying to pick good movies here, man.
You're
And-
trying to pick good movies?
Let's drop that point before we hurt some feelings. The next movie we watched that I picked was The Thing in
Wait,
1982's
hold on.
The Thing.
What's the final rank?
Yeah.
The final rank, shit, I forgot. I was gonna. I guess we could do it at the end. It landed at a C minus.
Okay.
Alright, that's fair.
Alright, so The Thing, Jackson.
The Thing, 1982, not the 2011 prequel. Yeah,
What about it, though, dude? What about it?
It's an Among Us horror movie where a shape-shifting monster is taking over a base in Antarctica. It had previously destroyed some like Swedish.
They were Norwegian.
I can't fucking remember.
Damn,
We're
you guys
doing
did that
literally
just
the
like the
joke
movie.
they were doing in the movie.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Actually, I
know.
think they were Danish.
Yeah,
they
so,
were Norwegian.
so basically the movie starts off with some guy in a helicopter shooting a fucking dog, and we're all watching the movie like, why the hell are they shooting his dog? What's happening?
Actually, it opens with that fucking flying saucer, which I was not
Oh
expecting.
yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, the very first thing you see is a flying saucer going towards the Earth. But yeah, they're shooting a dog, and then we get introduced to the monster later on when the dog gets put in a dog kennel, and that's when the movie really starts picking up pace. But yeah, it's really hard to start somewhere specifically with this movie because there's just so much to talk about. But honestly, I thought it was really fucking good. I really
paced very
enjoyed
well.
basically all of it. The actual like monster designs were really cool. They animated them super, super well. Like, I prefer that type of shit honestly over CG, especially like bad CG from that era. Even like the fucking 2011 man. I think the earlier one looks better than the 2011 movie. I watched some clips from that.
Like, it's all practical effects. I think for the most part, all looks really good. There are like a couple ones here and there that don't look quite as great. But like some of the like really impressive shit later on when like the fucking dude's like head is like stretching off of his body and like falls down and shit. Like how the fuck do they do that? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's lots of thought and practice.
That dog was a great actor.
Yeah, right.
Which one?
Yeah, just
The
like
one that
stares
was-
like deadpan.
Which one
like,
do you think?
I was gonna say dogs. Anyway, not important.
Not important.
He did a great job of looking a little off, you know.
That was
I didn't
think
dog's
about
being
that
a
in
bit
the moment.
strange.
That's yeah. I guess that's part of the immersion thing. I legitimately didn't think of like how that dog was acting. Besides the fact I was like, man, this is realistic if this thing was an alien. One thing that I expected to go somewhere but didn't is when the dog bit like that one guy under the table, like if they were playing poker or some shit.
It didn't bite him.
did it scare him or something then?
Yeah, it like brushed up against his leg and he didn't know it was there, so it spooked him a bit.
Because I was under the interpretation like the dog nipped him or something. I was like, oh shit, that's where it starts. That's where the spread starts. And then nothing happens. And then
where it started is when he went into that random guy's dorm room after the music scene.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think that's the case because that's the guy who was like the lumberjack looking guy, right?
We don't know who that was. It's ambiguous. I actually looked it up after the fact too. That was just some random fucking person. It wasn't even one of the actual cast members for like the base. It's just some random dude. So you couldn't even draw the conclusion of like from the shadow or anything.
Oh, yeah, see, exactly. I thought because they were trying to imply that the lumberjack looking guy with like the full beard and mustache and everything was like the first infected. But then obviously they end up killing him and he was completely fine, even though he was acting like super weird.
Was he acting weird?
He wasn't acting weird. He was just acting like really
he was on edge.
Really cautious of everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was a red herring to me at least. But
that was the point.
Yeah.
Especially because I think he was just super cautious because he literally got called out. I think he knew exactly what the fucking doctor guy was talking about and why he assumed that. So it was probably like, okay, they're going to try to fucking kill me or something.
Yeah. I thought the movie was paced out really well. I thought the acting was done well. I thought the puppeteering was done very well. The effects and everything were very good. I will say towards the end, one thing that got me is they said they were going to go check on the doctor. I was like, okay, one of two things are going to happen here. The doctor's either going to be fine or he's going to be a fucking alien. But I was like, there's a possible chance he could be an alien, but like, what are the odds? Because he's separated. Maybe the alien doesn't know about it. What really got me though is when he actually did end up becoming the alien, and then fucking was building like the UFO out of like the helicopter or some shit. And then it like ties it all the way back towards the the middle of the movie where he's like smashing up the helicopter. So in like the moment we were like, oh shit, he's just trying to make sure nobody can escape and that they all die there. But like maybe like it puts that thought in our head like, oh shit, maybe he was the alien at that point. And he was using that to try to build the UFO. So it was like doing a lot of like random placement, getting our minds like going back to like, was what we were thinking true, or maybe subverting expectations from the past kind of thing. So
I mean, it's meant to be very ambiguous. Like when he's smashing up like their fucking controls or whatever to like talk to other people, it's like, well, it could be that like he's trying to like smash that shit up so that no one comes to help them, so like more people don't get infected, or it could be the alien to stop them from getting help. It's like,
do you think he was the alien at that point?
I personally don't think so, because I think when he like destroyed the helicopter, he was also still human.
Yeah, I think that, but it's they left it very ambiguous when he became the thing.
I think, from my theory, is because you see him have the noose in the inside his little bunker. I actually kind of in the camp that he like consciously destroyed all of like their fucking communications and stuff as a human, and then got converted into the thing when he was out and kind of like undefended in that shed because of the noose. Yeah. Right? I think he set up the noose to try to kill himself before he could get got by the thing. But I think it got to him before he could do that, obviously.
That's a fair point, actually.
That makes sense.
And then he was trying to, obviously have them get him back inside.
Yeah. Then the ending was also very good. There were far more people alive by the end. Also, the scene when he was like trying to figure out who was the thing. Like, that was a really good suspenseful moment. Like,
oh yeah,
how everybody was tied to the couch. Yeah, when everybody was tied to the couch, like, get me off this thing. I legitimately thought more people were gonna die there. But and then like that one guy that
instances in which their practical effects ain't so good, when it's just like mangling like a very obviously like a puppet of a guy or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do there though? To be honest, it's
really mangle a man. Do it for the sport, dude.
I don't know. But
on the other end of that spectrum, the two scenes with the first guy in the storage shed that got when the guy left, when they were like trying to process the bodies, when he was getting fucking converted, that was fucking horrible. By horrible, I mean like it was horrible to watch because it looked so realistic. And then the second one,
when he runs out in the snow and he does that fucking screech and his hands are fucked up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was fucking good. But no, one weird thing, maybe you guys can clarify this for me, or maybe I don't know if it was like a weird director's choice. Like, that other guy had so much time to use his flamethrower because it was like the two guys. The one guy was trying to get it lit or whatever, he couldn't after like 6 times, which at one point I was like, all right, it's a gimmick. And then at another point I was like, okay, this is actually probably turning into like a semi-realistic situation. But I was like, why did the other guy just fucking use a flamethrower? And he's like sitting there in like shock or whatever.
He's in fucking both shock and disbelief.
Yeah, he's confronting like a horror beyond his wildest imaginations.
Yeah, I figured that was like one instance of like convenience in the plot, but maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was cool. The guy's face going back to that, because I actually watched a little bit of the movie after the fact. Is the guy's face that is the thing in that final scene where they're doing the blood test. You can totally see that he knows that he's got. Because, like, you can see his face when they're about to, and he's like, just, like, let's get it over with. All the other ones are, like, really tense when they're doing the test, and he's just like, yeah, I already know what's going to happen.
To be completely fair...
Another fun little, like, note for that little section there is that all the dudes sitting on that bench there, they've all got a glint of light in their eyes, you know, which is something that's commonly done in films to, like, you know, just show a bit of that humanity. However, the guy who's infected, his eyes are just completely dull, you know?
Huh. To be honest, I remember that guy being in the movie. I don't remember his significance or who he was. So, like, I remember...
like, one of my only real gripes about this movie is I have no idea what anybody's fucking name is. And so when they're, like, constantly referencing other characters, I'm like, I don't know who they are, man.
Yeah. But, like, then at the end again, like, after they'd gone check on the professor, they left that one guy inside. And then the fucking power goes out. And then they're, like, assuming he's dead or whatever. Like, maybe he got converted. I was really actually surprised to see that they didn't kill him and they just made him pop up after the fact when everybody else fucking died. And also, big question mark on how the last dude fucking detonated everything and then escaped out with his life, because it was kind of assumed they were all just gonna fucking die there with the thing, but he definitely should have died in the detonation. I don't know if it's just me or not.
Oh, yeah, he definitely should have. That was a massive explosion.
Yeah, he definitely... There was no clear escape route for him.
I feel like for the most part, these characters do act fairly intelligently, and, you know, the mistakes they do make are very understandable given the paranoia and whatever.
Yeah.
One thing I do think that an intelligent group of people would have done in this scenario is they would have always been in groups of 3.
Oh, yeah.
Which they didn't do. They're constantly going off alone or with only 2 people, or like they are leaving a lot of opportunities for someone to get got.
I think a big reason for that is literally just because by the time they even start getting the opportunity to really comprehend what's happening, a lot of them have already been kind of taken over. So like their opportunities are, I don't know. Like, there's not enough of them to really even, like, divide evenly without them all kind of, like, camping out together.
Yeah, I know one gripe. I do also
think that there's, like, the added, like, you know, fear that if they are, like, with more people, like, the more people they're around, the much higher likelihood they're going to be around the monster, and that's something that they would all kind of want to avoid as much as possible, I think.
Yeah.
They don't really know the nature of it as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I know one gripe that Jackson had at one point was it was like one of the scientist guys. He was like trying to find a cure or like find a way to distinguish, and he was like in the lab by himself.
The fucking computer program that he wrote to test the simulation and see how long it take for the fucking virus to spread throughout the whole world. That was pretty goofy.
Like the other one though, when he was like coming out of the doorway and like the fucking thing ran by him. You know what I'm talking about? When the lights went out the first time.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about right now, though. But that simulation computer, now that thing was crazy.
Yeah, that was
a little too advanced for the time, I think. But
I think it wasn't super advanced for the time. I think it's like, why did he make like a big GUI application to simulate what it was doing, and like how does he know anything about this, and how does he even like infer how long it's going to take when it reaches the mainland? It's like why did they even include that? It's really goofy.
Right.
Do you guys think it actually could wipe out all of humanity?
I don't think it'd make it past Antarctica unless a fucking rescue helicopter came by.
I mean, obviously, assuming it makes it to the mainland.
I think it could, just because, I don't know, I think the mass paranoia would be a huge proponent to it. Because, like, even if, like, you think, like, they could go around fucking torching everybody, and that's, like, the only real way they could solve the problem once you got to the mainland, because it's going to spread like fucking wildfire once it has access to a lot of people. And at that point, I think you're already kind of fucked.
Yeah.
You see, Tanner, The Thing actually draws parallels to the Red Scare, okay? Think about that one.
One of my questions is, can the Thing just, like, split itself voluntarily?
No. At least it wasn't shown to do that. It looked like it had to consume another person to be able to duplicate itself.
I imagine it probably can, but I don't know if we know that or not, because I think the point of it is that its powers are kind of supposed to be ambiguous.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To add to the fear of it.
I think the scariest thing about it is that it's actually, like, super intelligent. It's not like an animal or whatever. Like, it can build fucking spaceships out of helicopters.
Yeah, that's one thing that it does say is that basically, like, the bigger it is, the smarter it is, because it's basically just like the accumulation of all of these different races and everything. It's kind of like absorbed over time, which is why I was able to make that fucking saucer so quickly and like efficiently in the basement. But yeah, like the bigger it is, the smarter it is generally. So like the smaller ones, like for the example, the head, that like spread the fucking legs. Most of the smaller ones, their main purpose is just to go out and hide and kind of just survive, while the bigger ones can go for like bigger plays because they know how to.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I think
also, it had Keith David in it, guys.
Yeah, it did have Keith David.
Whoever that is.
For some reason, I thought you were about to say Kenan Thompson. I was going to be like, Tanner, no, it didn't.
Why would I have said that?
Because I just heard the key, and I was like, come on, dude, you know it doesn't. Quit trying to pull that.
Tanner's trying to gaslight.
Lucas, what did you think of The Thing?
From what you guys have described it as, it sounds like it was pretty good for an 80s film. There were a lot of really good films released in the 80s and a lot of really bad films released in the 80s, and the comparison between the two is stark, so it sounds like this one did pretty good. Because when you see a bad 80s film, you know a bad 80s film.
Little did you know, Lucas, The Thing was actually critically panned by casual moviegoers and critics alike.
In the 80s?
It was only later that it really gained like cult classic status, and then it went on to just be remembered as like, oh yeah, it's a really good film.
Yeah, pretty much. It did horrible at the start.
Yeah, it was too violent and gory for moviegoers at the time.
So it was also going against E.T., and there was like a pretty bad fucking like economic bullshit going on or something, or like something about the war. I don't know exactly what's going on. Something bad with society. So people were like,
I don't want to focus on gross shit.
Yeah, I don't want to see some disturbing fucking alien taking over the world thing. I want to see some cute story about some kids helping some little aliens.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think honestly one of my biggest pluses for this movie is just the tension it builds. Like once shit starts going down, it does a really good job of building and holding that tension throughout basically the entire movie. And because of that, I was just kind of like locked to it pretty much the entire time. I never really felt like there was any downtime, which I think is a huge plus for a movie like that.
Yeah, as odd as this statement might sound, I never truly lost interest while watching this movie. It kept me fairly engaged the entire time. Like I was constantly thinking, "Oh, what's gonna happen next? Oh, what does this mean? What did this mean before?" Like kind of kept in my mind thinking all the time. So,
all right, well, boys, what are we thinking of rating it? Jackson, you go first here.
I'm putting this solidly at S tier.
Sweet, no complaints here. Tanner, how are you feeling?
Yeah, this movie kicks ass. It's fucking awesome. I'm gonna give it an S tier.
Sweet. Dylan, how about you?
You know what? That sounds pretty good. I think I'll also give it an S tier.
Honestly, shocking. I wasn't expecting that at all.
Why?
This makes it a little awkward now, cause...
No, don't do this.
He's gonna get like an A- or some
Why
dumb
did you
shit.
think that I thought it was a good movie. I had no complaints.
I was just thinking like A+, personally.
Dude.
A+. That's
Dude,
crazy.
That's such cap.
That's an S-, I think.
He wants nothing to usurp fucking Egypt movie.
That's a strange.
Is that actually what you're going with?
Yeah, I'm actually going A+.
Well, it doesn't fucking matter because it's a goddamn S tier movie anyways.
Holy shit, it's our first S tier.
Whoa!
Yeah, it is solidly in S.
Yeah,
and it's the highest rated movie so far.
Nice.
Here's the thing: is I took consciously. You guys are like, you gotta make your complaints and your pluses match your rating, and I really didn't have a lot of complaints about this movie. So,
I mean, just because you don't have a lot of complaints doesn't mean that it's like fucking ascends to like godhood. Like when I think of like Surf's Up, I don't really have any complaints about it, but that doesn't make it an amazing movie.
Well, it does have a lot of like overarching like plus.
We have different scales here that we judge off of, Nico. I've made that apparent.
Alright, so with that out of the way now, I guess we have to look forward to next week, where as we've discussed so far, we'll be watching Nacho Libre.
Damn.
And I feel like I want to keep the comedy train rolling there a little bit. Keep things a little light here. We've been doing some dreary films for a while now. I'm going to be picking the South Park movie, bigger, longer, and uncut.
I've been wanting to watch that, to be completely honest.
Interesting.
How convenient.
Okay. Jackson, pick a number, 1 or 2.
2.
I am picking Zathura.
Let's fucking go, Tanner. Right, that's on my list, and that was actually a really high priority one on my list as well.
Zathura, I haven't seen that movie in a while. Zathura's the space Jumanji, right?
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Exactly
Let's go. I thought that was a good movie. I'm gonna see if it holds true to time.
That's right, everyone. Feeling it won't.
It probably won't.
So this week, everyone, we are watching Nacho Libre, Zathura, and fucking South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut.
There we go.
Let's go.
Lucas, you want to watch those with us?
Yeah, I could watch them.
Oh.
Big fan of Zathura as well when I was a kid. Used to have the board game.
Oh.
They made an actual one?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure. If they made a Jumanji game, I'm sure they made a Zathura game.
Well, yeah, but they still sell Jumanji. You never seen Zathura on the store shelf.
They sure do.
Yeah.
Rare.
You have to coordinate sometimes with Tanner to check that out then. Watch them with him.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm not cool enough to hang out with you. Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, look, man, I just think that'd make it much easier, Like, the three of us are already trying to coordinate 3 people. It'll get a little more tricky if we need to throw a 4th in there, So I just think it'll be easier if it's you and Tanner watching them together.
Yeah, I make it hard enough as it is.
Yeah. And so, guys, I believe that'll do it for episode 100 of Guapish. Can you believe it? It's been 100 episodes of Guapish, 100 more incoming here soon, okay? We're going to just front load them in this next year. We'll get to 200 later, don't worry. At least by Christmas, I can assure you of that. Tanner, would you like to tell the people about the Patreon perks?
Everyone, for only $1 a month on patreon.com/Guapish, you can get your name read out at some point every episode. Just like I'm going to read out the names of our current patrons, Jacob Edwards, Hunter Nikolai, and Lucas Ladette. Also, you get access to our Discord where you can send in movie and topic recommendations. Also, you get 500 slime coin. And you get early access to all the podcasts, and you get exclusive access to the pre- and post-Squap show.
No way.
What more could you fucking want?
Nothing. That sounds perfect.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.